Well, good morning. Oops, what was that sound? Today we are just going to be talking about this thing, Saturn again. Now, Saturn is the examiner, or the Lord of Karma, or he is known as Father Time. So, a bunch of little kids are walking by on their morning routine. So Saturn being karma, it basically means that wherever it is in your natal chart, which house it's in, is where you will be most tested on. And you need to submit a report that says that you have learned the lesson. And that is what we call Saturn returns. So Saturn returns every 29 and a half years. So the first round is when you're 29 or somewhere 29 and a half years old to 30 years old. You will find that suddenly life is a bit of a pressure cooker, and that's quite the norm. Everyone experiences it. Okay, now when everyone experiences it, it's just in a matter of which house it's in. House 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or all the way up to 12. But everyone has a Saturn in their chart. So first round, you learn your lessons. So let's say that you learn it very well. You have made the adjustments. By learning, it means making adjustments or learning how to cope or learning how to manage it. So when you've done that, when Saturn comes around in your second round, which is when you're about 59 years old, yeah. So that's your Saturn second round. Now most people do not live beyond the second round. That means to say that they will not see the third round. The third round is when you're about almost 90 years old. Okay. So what happens at second round? Now, first round you submitted your report card. You said that you learned the lesson already, right? You said that you've learned to manage, you've learned to cope, you're doing it very well. Well, the second report card at 58, 59 years old is when you show proof that you really have made the adjustments. So if you did not learn the lessons in the first round, then when Saturn comes around in the second round, you will be very badly hit, because it's like I gave you a lesson, you didn't learn it, so you have to repeat the class. So when you repeat the class, it's more stressful, right now, because expectations are higher, and then you don't feel so good because your classmates are younger than you, and they've learned the lessons better, obviously. So coupled with the fact that it's a second round, your own psychological working is already there, and then you compare yourself to your peers, it will not be a very good time for you if you don't, when Saturn comes around the second time, if you don't learn your lessons and make the adjustments in the first round. Okay? So third round is when you're almost 90 years old. Most of us don't live to see that. You will be probably like 88, 89, somewhere there. So most of us don't live to see the third round now. And if you do live to see the third round, then you want to make sure that your stuff is all properly handled, because it is also time for you to hand in the final report card. Because even if you make it to the third round, you will not last for much longer after that one. Yeah? So the reason why we say you need to sort it out is because after this, if you believe in reincarnation, your soul goes on to assess how it progressed in this lifetime, and then to decide how it wants its next life to be. Okay?